Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to this YouTube video that will show you how to play Phoenix like the pros. Now I'm going to go over each ability and how to utilize it at its best, and then also combinations and good Phoenix spots to play in general. First off, we have this firewall, which is simply used by just left clicking, or if you hold in left click and aim at the direction it will bend. And why this one is so OP is that you can block off many angles. Like this, for example, in Sea Heaven. You check all the corners. You get sight for your team. That's why Phoenix is so good entry fragger without getting disrupted from defenders at Garage. It could also be used in, for example, B, where you wall like this. After you push, you don't have to worry so much. It's still wall bangful, so you have to be careful of that. But come here, maybe up here, and take control. And you guessed it, also at A. Let's say you want to go down to sewers. You have a jet operator here. Roll up, and you take your run. And what many people don't know as well with this wall is that you can heal yourself. Throw it up, and you stand inside it, but don't stand too much inside it so you become totally blind. Just at the edge is just fine. And one thing to think about while healing yourself is that if you have your team here, they ruin their vision, damage them, etc. So you just throw it at the corner. This is good enough. You just heal yourself in peace. Second, we have the flash, and this is, in my opinion, Phoenix's most overpowered ability, but you have to be using it right. So how it works is that you could either bend it to the right, oops, you bend it to the right, or you bend it to the left, for example, like this. And many good places, if you're standing around the corner, you want to peek window here, you just, or for a teammate, which is much more efficient, but you know you're trying to carry yourself out of low elos, you just throw it and peek. Works in all sites as expected. You just right click here to get it from there, or if you're peeking sewers here, you just right click again. And let's say you're in heaven defending, your steps, shots, just right click again, out it goes, and you can peek. Now one thing there are some tricks here with this flash, which is you can see many people kind of dodging your flash or looking away. They have fast reaction because you just throw it and it's very easy to react to it. So how to utilize it at its best is if you know when you peek angle, you usually want to have good crosshair placement, aim at the head, and if you throw the flash at this level, the players will see it instantly. But if you, like this, aim it a bit down, it drops like that, it's a bit more unexpected and people might not be able to react to it as fast. And one thing that makes Phoenix such a good duelist is the combination with his wall and his flash, like that. Because compared to Reyna flash, let's say breach flash, you can just throw it against walls. Reyna is a bit slower and players can just hide from it. But Phoenix flash, and this works also in Omen smokes, jet smokes, brimstone smokes, etc. Viper walls. If you stand on this side or on the other side, you won't get blinded because all the players here will like that. You can go out too early. And this combination, I use it very much myself. I will show you an example of it right here. Yeah, so just keep in mind to use that combo a
Going
lot
up.
because people can't react to it that fast. And in this example here, when you were utilizing your wall,
Going up.
check side, you can also check around one flash, and hopefully everyone's blinded on the other side. The third ability is the molly, and this one is simply
Careful now.
throw it, just creates a fire. If you stand on it, you will heal yourself, but enemies and your teammates will take a lot of damage. And this one could be used.
Here.
Let's say you're on A site, you have planted, and the defenders will probably come from Link, CT Link, or Heaven.
Careful now.
There, save some time. It's important to play time in FPS games like Valorant or CSGO.
Careful now.
And if you try to walk past it, they're just one shot, so it's not worth for them. Lastly, which is in my opinion the best ultimate in the game, is Phoenix ult Run It Back. You see,
Come on, let's go.
you have your spot where you come back to, and you rush sites, you take over, you check all the angles for your teammates to rush in, and then you come back, even if you die or the time runs out. Very, very important to keep in mind that, let's say if your teammates die, that your ult is safe, that you're not ulting here,
Come on, let's go.
right here, and if they kill you, for example here, they will just come here and see you already spicy there to eat you up. And usually, when you do this Phoenix ult, your
Come on, let's go.
goes up like by 100%, so don't be shy to peek all the angles, take over, and even use the abilities while and let your team get the space they need to plant, or it even works at attackers, defender side. Let's say they have planted, you're 1 versus 2, but suddenly it's 2 versus 2 because your ult's ready.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. You have 2 versus 2, 2 versus 1. Maybe you peek while you kill them, they kill you, and you're back to 1v1. So very important to keep it safe. But at the same time, while you're ulted, don't be shy to just rush. So why I think Phoenix is the best entry fragger in the game, right now at least. We don't know what you're yet, but it's because he can set up plays for his teammates so good. Let's say you have an offer here, or even whatever weapon, and you could check your own flashes, go after them, but it takes a bit more time since you have to get the gun out, and the players might have to react. But let's say you have a player here, you're standing here waiting for your flash, you just speak with them in comms. That's why comms are so important. You just throw out flash, they peek, and they are almost guaranteed a kill if they aim good. And there we go, guys. So obviously Phoenix works better at the attacker side, but that does not mean that it's not functional on the defender side as well. Like, you could hold down entire sites just by yourself with your utility. Let's say you hear them coming up, 4 or 5 people. You just put your flash, pick one, maybe pick 2 people, and with your molly,
Careful now.
rush. Or even, let's say you're holding this angle or defending site, and you take your shot, you miss. You just
Going up.
position so they don't just pre-shoot you when they enter. And yeah, so in my opinion, that's why Phoenix is the best duelist, and even actually the best agent in the game. And that's a wrap, guys. Don't forget, if you are the duelist, it's kinda your job to take the entry point, because your utility is the most logical way to take the entry if we compare to Omen and other agents that are not duelists.
Going up.
You have to just run in and aim, and this will guarantee to take you to the higher ranks. And if you enjoyed this guide, feel free to drop a sub, a like, or whatever you want. I can't really tell you what to do, just that you learn something from this. Thank you.